Have you ever felt a different intelligence within you that contradicts your fellow ones? You are not a weird person among your friends. You have leveled up your spiritual stage, and that's why you are experiencing something great that is not in reach of your companions. Spiritual awakening can happen to anyone, regardless of their religious background. This spiritual awakening tells us about the core of human existence and its purpose in life. Not every individual belongs to the same spiritual awakening stage. Every person has some deepness in spirituality, and according to the awakening experience of a person, they go deeper in the understanding of their self-discovery and interconnectedness with all the things. Spiritual awakening assists an individual in his personal growth by shifting the level of his consciousness. Within a few minutes, you will discover which stage you fit into. Most people experience these 7 spiritual awakening stages. Find out yours to unlock your true potential. Most of us are experiencing this stage of spiritual awakening, the stage of ignorance. A person in this stage has a variety of perceptions of the world. They see the outer world according to their viewpoint, rather than the eyes of other people. The ego plays a greater role in this phase as a person is merely able to differentiate between the self and subjective experience. Hate, anger, frustration, and jealousy all come when an individual is ignorant about his consciousness. Those people have a lack of control over their lives. They are more reactive to the outside situations. Instead of becoming the observer of their lives, they become victims of their negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are not bad at all if they are in between the parameters of your consciousness. As soon as a person's thoughts go beyond their control, especially negative ones, then they give birth to hundreds of other unwanted thoughts that further lead to stress and anxiety. That's difficult for a spiritually unawakened person to come out of that loop. If in case you somewhere feel that my thoughts are controlling my life and I want to shift my identity, then congratulations. You already have started your spiritual journey. Becoming aware of your ignorant state of being is the key to unlocking your magnificent expedition. The next stage is the suffering stage of spiritual awakening. Yes, that's true. Every individual experiences various events, and suffering is part of a person's life. Some people have relationship issues, some are dealing with their childhood traumas, and the most common thing is our physical pain. According to pranic healing, most of our organs starts malfunctioning when the flow of energy is blocked from our aura. It is the same as a pond when there is no flow of water, then the stagnant water begins to stink. Likewise, when our energy is not able to circulate properly, it creates a disease. This means that when people keep on revisiting their pasts and bad experiences and feeling the same emotions again and again, their body produces an invisible clot of energy around their body, which blocks all the positive vibes from entering their auras. Experiencing a spiritual awakening leads a person to look for the root cause of the discomforts that have been present in their lives for so long time. Although that would be so uncomfortable in the beginning to face your fears, it requires courage to deeply seek the source of your deeply ingrained negative beliefs about something or someone. Your true healing will begin when you confront them, then your life will transform into true means. This stage not merely focusing on finding the solutions for your traumas, rather it is the state of searching for something that has been bothering you for years and years. Becoming conscious of your unconscious thoughts is the best thing a person could ever experience. Otherwise, millions of people spend their whole lives unconsciously. Another stage of spiritual awakening is the introspection. Living in your solitude is one of the best things a person can ever enjoy in this stage of awakening. Sometimes it gets so complicated when a person starts talking to himself about the origin of mankind, the purpose of his life, and who am I? All these things bother a person a lot, but that is the time when he actually discovers real means of living life. This is the stage where an individual activates his monk mode, disconnecting with all the materialistic things and connecting to the source, nature, introspecting the thoughts and emotions. People who like to spend their time in their loneliness are not only unhappy, but mostly they are individuals that are on a different journey of exploring their internal world. Meditation is the most effective practice a person can do in this stage, as that helps to get closer and closer to your inner self. These people have a very strong aura, and it affects the people positively who are living with them. That's why it's hard to stay alone, as so many people are attracted to you to talk or to spend their time with such people who are in this stage. The next stage is the exploration stage. Once you have an idea that something somewhere is directing your energy that is way greater than your thinking, you go on a quest. The curiosity and openness lead you to explore the innumerable topics that are connected to the universe, spirituality, religion, and so on. Apart from your religion, you like to look after the other religion's scripts to explore more that has something mysterious to disclose. The unknown paths of truths look familiar to you as you are already immersed in that phase of your awakening. Meditation becomes one of your favorite practices to do as you wander across the universe by your thoughts alone. Only a highly spiritual person understands what it feels like to adventure the unknown paths of the spiritual awakening. All your manifestation looks so close as you are very close to the universe. You know how to ask for anything from the universe and be receptive to all your desires. You start connecting to like-minded people, as not everyone can acknowledge your state of being. People who themselves have explored it firsthand can feel your emotions of being in this stage. You will not resonate your energy with everyone and everything, and that's totally fine. You will only resonate with the things that are matching to your vibrations. Gradually, you will expand your worldview and will be more drawn to mystical teachings. During the next stage of spiritual awakening, person connects more deeply to his soul. That stage is the soul alignment, where an individual is more inclined towards the inner world. The outer world is not a matter of discussion anymore. Those people become self-dependent on their every decision and task. They don't look for validation from the outer world and trust their intuitions. It's not easy for them to cope with the expectations of others as they live more authentically. They become more true to themselves, and now the words, emotions, and expectations do not affect their inner state of stillness. Their sole purpose is to live in alignment with their thoughts, as they find all of their answers by being true to their soul. Fakeness is no more the word in their dictionary. Those individuals live their lives with more dignity and integrity. This stage helps you to explore the courage to collect all your inner power and look for your kingdom to live your life with great purpose and fulfillment. Your acquaintances also get into the power when they interact with you, as the spiritual awakening brings other complementary things with it that not only transform your life but also affect the people around you. Another stage of a highly spiritual person is the stage of acceptance. Silence comes to this state. It looks so fascinating as a person enters this stage. During this stage, you realize that rejecting what is happening in your life just leads to additional pain and suffering. You may feel more at ease and satisfied when you accept and let go of control over your life and become more aware of the present moment. Everything exists in this very moment, good, bad, ups and downs. There is nothing to repent of and worry about something. Sometimes it's not easy to let go of things. It requires a lot of trust in the universe and belief that everything is going to be all right and you have a great life. See all the challenges as opportunities, as the universe is blessing you in disguise. Everything that comes to us has some reason behind this. Even if a person comes into your life, he or she teaches you something that is of the utmost importance to live the rest of your life. Good and bad, both, are the sides of the same coin. You can't separate them at any cost. When you learn to go with the flow, just like the water flows everything in one direction, with smoothness, you will see the magic in your life. Acceptance is the key to the ultimate peace in your life. Manifestation works faster when you enter this stage, as you no longer complain about anything from anyone. You just feel grateful for whatever you have in your life, and gratefulness is the key to unlocking the abundance. Throughout this period, you may also experience inner transformation and significant discoveries that lead to one's own spiritual development. Immersiveness is the last stage that an individual can experience while being on the journey of spiritual awakening. Self-awareness is the key element of this stage. A person feels fulfilled in all aspects, and there is nothing that looks incomplete. It is usually a state of enlightenment. Joy, peace, happiness, and compassion are all the byproducts of this stage of awakening. You feel compassionate to all living beings. You get the awareness that all things and all are interconnected to each other. We all are formed from that one energy, and nothing can separate us from each other. This stage gives the sense of oneness, and the mind of a person goes beyond the worldly limitations that have been put into our minds for years and years. A unique connection has been formed with the divine, and a person attains the infinite state of consciousness. A person's ego gets dissolved, and that person lives in unconditional love. Stories that we have heard in our schools about achieving enlightenment by the hermit look the same as in this stage of awakening. This stage of enlightenment is hard to achieve, and there is no need to even force yourself to get this state of oneness, as the spiritual awakening is the journey, not the destination. Every individual experiences different occurrences, and some might have experienced even something strange other than the stage that's been discussed. But one thing is for sure, our ego limits us from going beyond our perceptions. And spiritual awakening breaks the walls of your mind and sets you free from being the victim of your hindering thoughts. Your feelings, thoughts, and behaviors start upgrading as soon as you walk on the journey of spirituality. Every individual is going through some kind of stage. Share your experience about the spiritual awakening. And if you resonated with our content, then do like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tell us which stage do you fit into. See you in the next chapter.